Can I tell you what I think of crypto real quick? Can I explain this to you? Well, to explain this, I'm gonna need to take a big step back, and I want you to picture the Earth.
How much does the Earth cost?
On Earth, we have continents, we have countries, and on those countries, we have businesses, parks, and well, a lot of other shit. Well, when you think of the internet, I want you to think of, well, another Earth. But instead of a physical Earth, it's a virtual Earth. And to me, social media apps, platforms, gaming, that stuff being on the internet is equivalent to being in different countries. And well, companies like Meta that own Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, they basically make up our continents. Currently, our phones, our tablets, our PC, the master race are like vehicles that allow us to move around and socialize in the world. So like if you're on a tablet, you look like you're on like a moped, while on a PC, you're driving around in like a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, one of them exotic shits. I want you to think about this. We already socialize, fantasize, make money and name for ourselves in the virtual world, and we're already seeing how this is leaking in to our real world, our physical world.
For sure, as NRG are your Valorant World Champions!
Deal set around the southern side, goes for H-Win, finds him as well, and there you have it. Danawa will win the final match of the tournament, but our eyes instantly go to the Sonics. What an effort they have put through. They conquered Americas. Now they've conquered the world yet again. They are your PUBG Esports World Cup champions.
I got you something.
Where'd you get these?
I went down to New York and I picked up 7.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Dude, what the fuck?
I even got you a PS4.
No way. Who is this fucking guy?
No, it's because I have an extra one down.
Changed my whole day.
And how I see it, crypto isn't just going to be a digital currency. It's literally, it's widowy, the infrastructure that is going to make up the roads, the plumbing, the electrical grid that connects all of us together. Everyone in these different countries, all of that, it's going to all be connected. And honestly, to be honest, it is so much more than that. Crypto has a chance to do something great. It could be the greatest, but more on that later. The Trump voices come out and now I'm off track. Currently, we have to take our dollars and digitize them. With any transaction done, there is a digital invoice created. And in the back end, there's companies like Swift that take those digital invoices and handle those settlements for them. That's really how your Visas, your MasterCards, and other credit cards, they work. Now, we haven't always had dollars, rupees, pounds, francs, and other global currencies. At one point in time, we traded chickens, for sheepskin and other things like that. Now, if you want to know who invented the financial system, we should thank Genghis Khan for that. But back to crypto. Crypto to me is going to be the start of this digital Earth version of a native currency. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me put it in reverse. If I want to go to India, I need to take my dollars and convert them into rupees. I would need to go to an exchange to convert my monies. Now, in the crypto world or the internet, this virtual world, we would have to do the same thing, but instead of trading my dollar for a rupee, I would be trading it for something like a Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, XRP, or whatever currency I need to operate and live in this virtual world. To me, the fun part is the dominant currencies are kind of fighting for the position. So all the communities within these different companies or the currencies, whether it be the community of Sol, ETH, or XRP, they're like Spartans, all raging war right now, trying to see who's coming out on top. Because, well, we're living in a time where crypto is being accepted, and it's going to be the future of this new world. But, hear me out, not all crypto is the same. For example, Bitcoin is crypto, but not all crypto is like Bitcoin.
Explosion.
To me, Bitcoin is the equivalent to gold, right? So it should be used as a way to grow your wealth or store your wealth. Now, this is a great time to say that I am not a financial advisor. I am just an idiot on the internet giving you my unsolicited opinion and trying to make a few people laugh along the way. So if all crypto isn't like Bitcoin, then what are the points of different crypto? Well, currencies or cryptos or technology, honestly, the technology around XRP is trying to become like Swift, where it is trying to handle the back-end settlements for global needs, global liquidity. While ETH is going to be what really it just seems like the highway that everyone uses as transport to get around that connects all of us. But one thing is for certain, we're living in a time where crypto is now being accepted, not just by the retail person, the everyday person, the me, you who is watching this, but by governments, whole governments, and large companies like BlackRock are buying millions worth every single day. And I'm excited to see where this goes. I do think crypto could be a solution for a lot of different things, like universal basic income, but I think it has so much more to do with just how people get paid in a way for somebody to turn $100 into $1 million. I mean, just for example, just thinking about this, a company like Optic could create a coin. This coin, you get a certain amount of this coin, and it allows you to get into let's say the club that grants you access to exclusive merch, access to events. Maybe they can host tournaments for this community, and that could be the actual use case of the coin is just for this community. And whenever you're doing any type of transaction, you're using the coin, so it's having volume, it's showing volume, a lot of different ways that you could create and utilize crypto. And I know you may be thinking, why on earth would anybody do that? We already see this in our real physical world, where if you go to, let's say, a golf club, right, and you're a part of the club, you're going to gain access on maybe discounts or maybe even just exclusive merch. You're going to get first dibs in on tournaments. Maybe there's going to be exclusive tournaments where you can only play in this scramble if you're a part of the club. We see this in all shapes and facets in our everyday physical life. It's going to happen in the virtual world as well. And if you're watching this, I want to know down below, how would you, if you could create a coin, what would be its use case? What would it be called? Let's have some fun with this, because, well, the door is wide open. And honestly, this is just kind of my thoughts on crypto. I mean, I could continue to go on and on, but I want to know your thoughts down below. Where do you agree with me? Where do you draw the line and think I'm totally off the course? Where you're like, no, you are just so wrong. Or maybe you think I'm like, hey, you're a little ignorant here. Let me shine the light and kind of enlighten you, if you would. But share this with your other degenerate friends who want to turn $100 into $1 million. And as always, I challenge you, make somebody laugh today. And, well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.